All right, my Instagram crypto audience, YouTube audience, email list, wherever you found me from, here I am. This is Rahman speaking to you here from Dubai. I have told you a few things. We've maybe interacted already when I was, I believe, in Turkey, Ukraine. Before that, I was in Turkey, and before that, I was in Colombia. So almost every video that I created so far in a totally different country, right? So now I'm in Dubai over here, and I want to start off our relationship here on Instagram. I will be posting this video on Instagram in the same fashion that we're continuing our relationship on my email list, which is I'm going to tell you the raw truth, whether you like it or not, because I don't care how you feel about it or not, right? So let's get down to it. There is about, I believe, in the first 2 days or so, almost like 1,000 followers here on Instagram. And I'm going to scale this up, invite you into my Instagram for those of you on my email list, etc. There is a link over here. It's going to help you earn a substantial portion of income if you do what I tell you to do. No guarantees, but I'm going to give you 2 simple steps. It is up to you to follow it. Let me tell you something that I've made clear before in the recent weeks. Making money is the easiest thing to make in the world. Literally, nothing is easier, because everybody understands the value of money. So if I give you something, what you're going to give me in return is not a cup of coffee, it's not bread, water, steak, milk. No, what are you going to give me in return? You're going to give me money in return. Everyone in the world understands that money is a value of exchange. When you pay for something, you pay with money. Therefore, making money is the easiest thing in the world. And right now, we're in a cryptocurrency era where everything is going crypto. We've got a lot of cryptocurrencies that are basically way better than traditional currency. We've got DeFi tokens, which are taking over the financial industry. We've got NFTs, which are basically taking over of securities in the financial market. It's absolutely crazy. And in the cryptocurrency space right now, you have the ability to really make substantial income. And it's so easy for me to help you do that. The hard part is making you do what you need to do to get results. And I'm going to tell you the raw, honest truth right now. Out of the 1,000 people here, 300 of you wouldn't last 5 seconds in the same room as me. I'd kick you out the building, or I'll tell you to walk within 5 seconds. And I'll tell you why. I'm looking at some of the messages over here, and I'm getting a lot of this. I am a poor man. I live in this particular country where 1 billion in my currency is only $1. Oh, I'm so broke. And we've got 30% of people here who are complainers, whiners, and just little bitches. That's what you are. You're a complainer, you're a whiner, and you're a little bitch. 30%. That's a lot of people, by the way. 300 out of the 1,000 here. For those of you on my email list, of the 100,000, we've got 30,000 little bitches. I cannot help you with that mindset. Chin up, chest out, think and act rich, and do as I tell you. And that mindset is free. Doesn't matter how broke you are, you can have that mindset. So you've got to have that mindset. And then you're going to lean towards the 69%. Only 1% I can help like this. The 69% are people who are in a state of comfort and discomfort. Instant comfort, instant discomfort. What do I mean by that? What I mean is, if you earn $500 more for the month in your job, you're in a state of comfort. You're able to pay your bills just fine. Maybe you can even treat your family to a dinner or two, and you can go ahead and do something nice. If you earn $500 less, you're very tight on money. Maybe you have to cut down on the groceries, something like that. But you always have a roof over your head. You're always eating, so is your family, and that's it. You're basically on the line of, I can pay my bills, but if I have $1,000 emergency, I'm screwed. And this is the state between instant comfort and instant discomfort. The problem with that is you've been in this state for so long that you don't feel like your back is against the wall. So you're not going to go all in when I tell you what to do. You're going to try it out. You're going to test the water, and you can't do that. You've got to have a warrior mindset. And most of you here are living like civilians. What do I mean by a warrior mindset? A warrior mindset is basically where, let's look at war, right? To me, life is like war. Life is like war because for me, it's either victory or death. That's how I treat things. I treat it like victory or death. I have a goal, and as someone who has a very particular goal that I have to reach, what I do is I sit down, in front of me is a table, I lay out 100% of my resources. I see what I have. I see where I'm aiming. And then I go for it with all of my resources, with everything I have, with all of my money, with all of my courage, with all of my time, with all of my effort. I don't care how I feel. I will sacrifice this, and that, and the other, just so that I can reach that goal. And that's how I treat life. And I wake up, and every day is a battle. This is what I gotta do. This is what I've got to handle. This is what needs to get done to reach there so that I can do that. And so when you live life as if you're in a constant state of war, what happens is you're going to achieve victory. But as a civilian, you're back home, sitting down, comfortable, watching Netflix, chilling out, wasting time, and you've got this idea of where you want to go, but what do? You don't have that victory or death mindset like every soldier does have. You've got that civilian mindset where I'll go for it, and if I fail, it's okay. I still have a roof over my head. That is 69% of you. Yes, I can help you make some money, but I definitely can't help you achieve what you want to achieve, which I think is financial freedom. You want to have the ability to do what you want when you want and not have to look at how much it costs. You want time freedom, right? And you want to basically be able to go like this, have whatever you want. I can't help you with that if you act like a civilian. You got to be a soldier. You have to be a warrior. You've got to sit down and be honest with yourself right now. Sit down. You've got to have a table in front of you, and a large empty table, and you've got to ask yourself, what do I have that I can use to achieve my goal? Right now for me, when you lay out 100% of what you have on the table, I can help you use what you have on the table to achieve what you're going to achieve. But you've got to lay it all out. There's a big difference between saying, okay, I got $10,000, I'll lay it out on the table, this is 100%, I'm going all in with a warrior mindset, than if you've got $100,000 and you put $10,000 on the table and you test the water. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to tell you what to do, you're going to get uncomfortable, and you're going to take a step back. But the guy with the warrior mindset, he's going to get uncomfortable, but he's still going to take a step forward. And so having that warrior mindset is free. Doesn't matter what part of the world you're from, doesn't matter how broke you are, how much money you have, you've got to live with a warrior mindset. I can only help soldiers here. So here on this post right here, if it's on Instagram, there's going to be a link for you to register for. I'm going to help you, but you've got to do everything I tell you to do when I tell you to do it. And I'm going to make a promise to you right here. And the promise is, if you follow everything I tell you to do, when I tell you to do it, and exactly how I tell you to do it, chances are you're going to be very successful. If you half do what I tell you to do, chances are you'll be worse off. I repeat, if you half-ass it and you do half of what I tell you to do, and you step back when you're uncomfortable, you're going to be worse off than when you started. And if you don't do what I'm going to tell you to do at all, then you're going to remain where you are. So you've got to pick right now. Am I going to stay where I'm at? Or am I going to listen to what Rahman tells me to do when he tells me, regardless of how I feel? And you cannot be in between the two. You're going to get burned badly. You can't be in between. You've got to go all in. And I will promise that no matter what income level you're at, you're going to have something to do to get to that next level. I won't leave anyone behind. I'll tell you exactly what you need to do based on your budget at all time. Fair? So, right now, for everybody here, there's one thing for you to do. There's a link over here somewhere, and in that link, you just register, watch the video, and the rest is taken care of. Follow those instructions, and you're gonna do very, very well. But you have to have that warrior mindset. That's all I'm gonna say right now. 30% of you are just total whiners and complainers. Fix up. 69% of you are at home, roof over your head, food to eat, in a state of instant comfort and instant discomfort. And when you have that table in front of you, you're not going to go all in. 1% of you are going to listen to exactly what I say when I tell you, and you're going to do it right. Congratulations to you guys. And you want to be in that 1%. And again, like for me, it's very easy for me to help you make money. Very easy. But my difficult task, and it's very difficult, is to transform you, is to change you, is to fix this. Because right now you've got so much damn baggage there that even if I try to inspire you and I try to push you, it's difficult for you to change, let alone transform. So what I did was I usually sit down, in front of me is an empty table, and I think, what resources do I have? You know, I check my pockets, not literally, but like just checking your pockets and putting everything there. This is how much money I have. This is how big my audience is. This is what kind of influence I have. And right now, you are part of my table, because with Etherconnect, with the opportunity we have, it's basically commissions several levels deep, 10 levels deep, which means when you're making money, I'm making more money. So right now, you're there. And when I saw you, when I put you on my table, I said, you know what? I've got to change people here. I've got to make them warriors. I've got to turn them into soldiers. I've got to tell them what I do. And this is what I do. I sit down, table in front of me. I put my resources there. Discomfort, I'm happy to be uncomfortable if I'm rich. Courage, yeah, I'll show courage. I'll do what I'm scared of just to make a lot of money, no problem. Netflix, watching TV, movies, going on dates, screw that. Put that on the table, willing to lose that, willing to put that in. What about finances? Right now, my finances are in a way where even if I'm going all in, I can't really put all of my money in. It's just too big. So in front of me, $1 million, no problem. This is what I'm willing to put in. Boom, $1 million, courage, time, sacrifice social life, no problem. This, that, and the other. And that's what I put in front of the table. I step back, I look out there on the wall to see exactly what I'm trying to achieve, and I go for it with everything I have on the table. So you need to figure out two things real quick. Number one, register for the link that I have over here. Number two, what are you willing to put in front of the table? on the table. What is in front of you for you to use to achieve what you want to achieve. And if you do exactly what I tell you to do, you're going to achieve a lot more than you think. A lot more than the small ceiling that you put over your head, where you said, you know what, I just want 6 figures. Oh, I just want to make $10,000 a month. That doesn't even pay this hotel room for the month, just to let you know. So the goal you have, chances are, is quite small. $1 million a year. Go for that. We're in the cryptocurrency space right now. We have an opportunity to earn a substantial level of income in a very short period of time. Go for $1 million a year. Just have that in your head. 1 mil a year, this is what I'm going to go for, and I'm willing to, and on everybody's table here, there has to be one thing you're willing to do. On this table, I'm willing to do everything Rahman tells me to do when he tells me to do it, regardless of my level of comfort. Put that on the table right now. Disposable income, I'm willing to put 100% of my disposable income under $1 million on the table right now. Those two things have to be on the table for you if you want my help. What else you're going to put on the table? Screw Netflix, screw wasting your time like a little kid, and put time on the table, put effort on the table. Put I'm willing to be uncomfortable on the table. So you figure out that table and you do what I tell you to do, and the rest is history. That's it. That's what I'm telling you right now. This is the first post. We're going to keep it nice and short. You know what to do. Peace.